Hello, angels. I'm Miss Quiet Queen, and you are now tuned into the Quiet Queen Project. And today is December, Wednesday, December 12th, 2017, and it is now time for Word to the Wise Wednesday. Word to the Wise Wednesday, where I bring you informative information, just words of encouragement in under 10 minutes. So here we go. The first words of the wise phrase that I want to give you, I don't know who the author is, but it goes like this. Don't worry about who's talking about you behind your back. There's a reason why they are behind you. I love that one because all of us has been talked about. I know some people like to think nobody talks about me. I mean, I was foolish at one time on my job thinking, what can anybody say about me? I mean, I just normal. What can they say? Nobody talks about me. I'm one of those people that nobody talks about because, I'm not done anything for anybody to gossip about. You'd be surprised. People talk about you behind your back. People, and you know what I really don't like is when you are in a room with a bunch of people and you're talking to somebody and for whatever reason you turn your head slightly or turn around and they're giving you the side eye at the next person, like, especially if it's somebody you know that's in your circle and they give you the side. I hate that with a passion. I can sense now when somebody's about to do the side eye, like, look at her, or somebody just did that to me last night. I cannot stand it. So I get the sense when somebody's gonna do that, and I'll turn back around and I'll look at them, and then you will see them go, oh, she caught me. People are fake. They can be fake and two-faced. So what if they talk about you behind your back? They talked about Jesus, they talked about Moses, they talked about everybody. Don't worry about if somebody talks about you. People are constantly talking about me. They're constantly talking about me, and I don't care. I used to, but I don't care anymore. Because if you start worrying, think about it, Angel. If you start worrying and caring about what someone says, do you realize you will be a nervous wreck for the rest of your life? Nobody deserves to live their life that way, but it's your fault. You give people the power when you know that they're saying something negative about you. You give them the power by feeling sad or trying to get to the bottom of, like, how dare you talk about me? I'm not like this. I'm not like that. Fuck them, feed them dog food. So what? They are talking about you behind your back because they are behind you, and you just need to turn your little ass around, your little sensitive self around, and march forward and not care. Don't care. It's a whole lot of forces out there right now that talks about me on a daily basis because of my power, and they have all these booby traps around me. I'm releasing them one at a time, but they got all these, trying to get all these spiritual booby traps, and they have secret council meetings, and so afraid, oh my gosh, she's gonna find out. Yeah, I already know, bitch, but I'm working on something. Anyway, y'all, I got off the subject, but if somebody talking about you, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And another thing advice I want to give you guys, if you are in school, because sometimes young people can be really mean, and you don't really have a lot of clothes, for example, and somebody talks about you. Let me give you an example of what my Sunday school teacher used to tell me, and I did a video on this when I talked about turn that negative energy into a positive. Go back and look at that video where I talked about my Sunday school teacher told me, well, next time, because I always told her kids used to talk about me all the time. And she said, well, the next time people talk about you, talk about yourself. I looked at her like she was crazy. I said, what? She said, when you talk about yourself or reveal embarrassing or negative things about you, it takes the power away. Eminem was really smart knowing that. Somebody got a hold of him and told him that. Remember when I don't know, I'm from Detroit. He's from Detroit too. And I knew this about him way before he did the movie 8 Mile. And Because we used to hang out at the, you know, where he used to go do those rap battles, and so people wanted to talk about him because he was the only white rapper there most of the time, and they just want to just dig into him, talk about his mama, him being from a trailer park, and how poor he was, and how unattractive they thought he was, and how he had no game, and all kinds of stuff about him. Before they could say these things about him, he got on the rap and started saying it about himself. So when it was his opponent's time to come and rap and diss him, because that's what it was, when a rap battle you diss each other, he didn't have no words. Because he took all of his power. Every negative and ugly and embarrassing thing that he could have said about Eminem, Eminem said about himself first. So now what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You can't do nothing. So that's the same thing I'm telling you. If somebody's talking about you, you talk about yourself back. What my it's almost 10 minutes. But what my Sunday school teacher was telling me was, if they look at your shoes and say, "Oh, those are some ugly shoes," and they did say that, just say, "Yeah, they do kind of make my feet look big, don't they?" And I've done that. I didn't think it would work, but as a child, I did that, and all the kids were looking at me like, I just be cracking up talking about myself. Oh, look, I got these big old dice in my nose. And they wouldn't laugh. But I laughed and I loved it, because I took your power, because you can't take my power unless I give it to you. And I'm telling y'all the same thing. So what if they talk about you behind your back? Well, who cares? Did you lose any money? Did you lose any sleep? Did you lose any food out your refrigerator? Do you still love your loved ones? Screw people when they talk about you like that. Who cares? The second one I like to phrase I like to tell you is, holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Buddha said that. I'll say it again. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expect the other person to die. Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Why are you angry? You just gonna stay angry? You'll stay angry at a person and thinking that is hurting that person. I'm not speaking to them. I'm mad at them. And you keep thinking about what they did to you over and over and over and over and over again. Even when they're not around you. You're at home laying in bed thinking about what they did to you. You're at work trying to make your money, your coin, and you thinking about what this fool did to you. You're at school or you're on the bus. They're not around. You can't explain anything. If they're not there for you to talk about what's on your mind and your feelings, then you're wasting valuable time and energy. Why are you being angry? In other words, why are you taking poison and expect for your enemy, let me get this poison, but you're going to feel it any minute, any minute, any minute? No, because believe it or not, they're going on about their business. You mad at them, and they don't know that you're mad at them a lot of times. Sometimes people may know you're mad at them and don't care, and some people don't know that you're mad at them. So that's really asinine for you to be angry at someone and they don't know. So you're harboring all these feelings. Anger is a low vibrational emotion. It's low. And when you stay angry, when you keep that poison in your body, what happens is, angels, negative energies and entities hone in on that. Like I was trying to say to my ex-goddaughter, y'all remember the one that came and visit me? She's dropped off the face of the planet. I have no idea where she is. I told her, she dances for a living, exotic dancing. She has brought home so many negative energies that are like sex energies, sexual demons. They have attached themselves to her. Anyway, that happens when you put yourself in a certain emotion. If you stay angry, these low forces are going to just hone in and connect and stick to you, and you're always angry. And someone will always do something to you that you don't like, because they're feeding off of that and they're agitating and they want that to happen so they can eat and suck that from you. Don't be the victim. Don't poison yourself and expect for somebody else to care. I mean, people may care for a little while, but after a while, they have to move on. Not to try to sound mean, but they have to move on and can't think about you anymore. So do not drink poison and expect for somebody else to feel it or care. If you're angry, be angry and let it go. Forgive and let it go. Forgiveness is not for that person. Forgiveness is for you, because as long as you're harboring it, you're going to stay upset and you're never going to grow. You're never going to ascend. Okay? You might say, but he did some horrible things. Why would I forgive that? People, I'm getting off on the wrong tangent. It's after 10 minutes. So that's my word to wise for the day. If you'd like to hear more about it, let me know. Leave your comments, rate, comment, and subscribe. And also, stay in the